Hey everybody, it's Clona Comics Inc. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda. In the last episode, we began this adventure and we took down the first level. And in this episode, first thing I want to point out is that you might notice that up there, our hearts are down by one. When you save and reset the game, well, when you just save the game in general, if you continue, you will reset all the way back down to 3 hearts, regardless of how many heart containers you have. But there is a solution to that. Oh, this right here is a fairy. Fairies will typically restore you to a huge amount of health if you get them. So you'll definitely get a lot of health from them. But, say you just started and you don't want to have like so low hearts. This is definitely something better than how it was in Metroid, where you started off with only 30 of 699 health. Yeah. Anyways, I'm just gonna beat all the Octoroks on the way because like I said, I want to get as many rubies as I can. Because we're gonna need a lot of them. Oh, what do you know? We actually beat the Zora. You can actually hit the Zora with your boomerang, but it won't do anything. These right here are pea hats. They behave kind of similarly to the keys. Basically, you have to wait until they stop to rest in order to hit them. Okay. But now that thing it won is if you head up here, check it out. This is a great fairy. Great fairies are found in a couple places around Hyrule, and if you go up to one, she will restore you to full health. So that is great. Wow, that was a bad pun without even trying to be a bad pun. Anyways, P-hats you can't hit them unless you wait for them to rest. Whereas keys you can hit anytime. That was actually a mistake on my part, sorry about that. I wish I had some chapstick. My lips are like really dry right now, and I gotta get out of the habit of licking them. Anyways, I mentioned earlier that you could buy items, and you might be asking yourself, well, where do you buy items? Well, there's a little area over here that you were probably yanking your hair out, wondering what was in it. There's another fairy there. Couldn't get one of those during level 1. We head in here. Buy something, will ya? This guy is, oh well, as you can tell, a shopkeeper. And, he has a bunch of stuff for sale. We have a better shield for 160 rupees, a key for 100 rupees, and another thing for 60 rupees. Now, if you're wondering why he sells keys, if you were to leave a dungeon, say you had 2 keys and you beat the dungeon, you would actually still have those 2 keys and you can carry them to the next dungeon and use there. If you find yourself running out of keys, you could always buy them, but But with the amount of secrets, you could probably leave the dungeon with probably like 7 keys and still be fine. Now, keep in mind right here, even though this right here is a better item for better upgrade, you don't want to buy it here. The prices usually vary depending on stores, and it's best to get them where it's cheapest. In the Blue Candle's case, it is cheapest when it is 60 rupees. What this basically allows you to do is it allows you to create a little red flare. That'll damage enemies, but it also can light up areas. But you can only use it once per screen. But it does have other uses, which I will get into momentarily. But before I do that, I want to pull out my bombs. I want to bomb this wall right here. Okay, yeah. So we have this guy right here who is a moblin. Basically, you break open his door and find him, and he will give you a complimentary amount of rupees. Sometimes 10, sometimes 30, sometimes more. So we got half of what we spent in the blue candle back. My guess is what happens is that he's hiding and waiting for you to find him, and when you do find him, he gives you like a bag of rupees. But what it's a secret to everybody means is that he basically wants you to keep it a secret that he did this for you. So, yeah. Don't worry. We're a mute protagonist, so we won't have to worry about that. What other uses does the blue candle have? Well, first of all, let's beat these guys first. More fairies when I don't need them. Nobody here? Now we got this area with Zora. Yeah, pretty much any body of water you see, you'll find a Zora, and typically they will be in. Typically they will be. They rejuvenate their health whenever they go back under the water. Yeah, but if I use the blue candle in this bush right here, check it out. If I head in here, there's another moblin, and he will give us 10 rupees. Not as good, but it's still something. Thank you. Now... Oh, I didn't mean to use it that. I meant to turn there. Use it there. Jeez. Okay. We have another area here. Boy, this is really expensive. A recovery heart for 10 rupees is expensive. Well, this thing right here is 90 rupees. This is the cheapest you can find it, so this is obviously the best place to get it. But I'm still not going to hold off on getting that because there's something better I want to get. But speaking of better, if I use the blue candle here, there's another thing right here. Take any one you want. So this guy right here is offering us one of two things. We have a potion. We can use this twice, and it'll restore us to full health whenever we use it, and we can use it twice. Or a heart container if we just want to straight up increase our life by 1. I think you know the obvious answer to this one. I think there are 5 of these guys throughout the game, or throughout Hyrule, where he will give you he will either give you a potion or a heart container, and he will either give you a heart container or a potion, your choice. Now that we have 5 heart containers, there actually is something special we can get, but I don't really want to do that quite yet. Instead, what I want to do is I want to see if there are any more of those guys around here. This episode is mainly going to be us exploring around Hyrule. Nah. Ooh, get that. Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, really good use of the boomerang. It can actually grab items from far away. So if there's a rupee barely out of reach that you want, you can use your boomerang to get it. Now, I'll use the blue candle while here. What do you got in here? Oh. There's another person in here. Well, she's worthless for us right now, but she will be important later, trust me. Now, we have blue Tektites. I don't... I don't really know how they different from, orange Tektites. I guess maybe they jump around a little bit. Actually, it looks like they jump around a little bit slower. So yeah, I don't really know what the real difference between the red Tektites and the blue Tektite is. Oh, this right here. This is a stopwatch. If I were to pick this up, all the enemies on the screen would freeze, and I would be invincible, and I would be able to attack them as I please. Really good item to have in tight spots, but it is a pretty rare drop, so don't rely on it all the time. Boomerang's good on these guys. Oh, jeez. Now, if I use a bomb right here, there's another guy right here, which you can get a heart container from. Let's see. If I use another bomb here, not there. Hoping one of these guys will drop more bombs. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here? Here we go. Let's play a money-making game. Now, this makes you think it's going to, take 10 rupees no matter what you choose. But basically, depending on what you choose, you might earn rupees or you might lose rupees. I don't really like to rely on this one too much. Or if at all, really. Okay. There's another thing I think I was right here. No, I used my last bomb. Damn it. I can still buy bombs, but I don't really want to buy them. Because there was another thing there we could have gotten. Well, not really gotten, but a thing I could have shown. Speaking of which, I actually want to head back and, oh, these right here, these are bad moblins. Basically, they throw arrows, and you can block them with your shield. They're basically just like stronger Octoroks. Now we head in here. This is extremely important because there's another good moblin, and he will give us a complimentary 100 rupees. That guy is one rich dude. Oh, yeah, we have blue moblin. These guys take like 3 hits with your sword. One of these guys will wanna maybe drop some more bombs. Oh, yes! Thank you! See if there are any other moblins here that'll give us money. What do you got? Pay me for the door repair charge. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes there will be guys around here that will, where if you blow open their door, they take 20 rupees for the repair costs. Repair costs to fix just a generic cave area with 2 torches. I mean, I guess it's maybe just like a shelter, but come on, dude. If this is a shelter to like defend against the enemies that are outside, why even bother? Why do you even have to pay for this place? Nah, sounds like something we would do. Anyways, but that's okay because we can still get a lot more rupees easily. You know, it kind of reminds... I don't know why, but that thing, with, like, the guy charging you, always kind of reminded me of the parked cars from the original Grand Theft Auto in Vice City, where, for some odd reason, preventing car theft equals blowing the car up. Then again, as Black Shadow said, if you can't have it, I can't. If I can't have it, then you can't have it. Wow. I'm about to share this video with Black Shadow and just see how terrible I did with it. Actually, I kind of forgot what his voice sounded like, so I apologize for that. Wasn't mean to be offensive, by the way. Black Shadow's a good guy. Definitely go check out his channel. He's great in the Grand Theft Auto series. Heading here, we have another secret to everybody. It's only 10, but of course, it always does. Let's see. Anyway, now the thing I want to get. Oh wait, hold on. Well, actually, I don't really need to go up there quite yet. Oh yeah, I didn't mention this. You can throw your boomerang diagonally, and you also throw it, jerk, and like throw it to the side. By hitting the button there. It's kind of tough to do, but it can be done. Yeah, like that. Jeez, why did I clear my throat so much? I think I had a phase like this in a couple of videos once. I don't really remember when it was or what game we were playing. It reminds me of the original Let's Play of Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, where I had like Connor over when we were doing the Pit of 100 Trials. And my voice was just like so raspy, it was kind of funny. I almost want to go back and watch that video just to hear how funny it sounded. Because I don't really think those videos were bad, I just think they could have been better. But then again, it was when I was kind of, well, not necessarily when it was just starting out, but it was some of my first experiences. Now that I've been doing this for 6 years, well, I probably wouldn't be recording if I were sick, but then again, I also stated that I don't care about having a schedule, so which is why I don't have a schedule, and, I just kind of upload whenever the mood strikes me, which, really, it's really should just be about whatever is fun for the video maker, not what gets you more subscribers, because, oh, jeez, I wonder if I could beat this guy. No. It just really bugs me that people these days just only make videos because of what'll get you more subscribers, and it's just like, what is the point of having subscribers? Like, just satisfaction? Ow. Here's a place we can buy arrows, by the way, but I don't want to buy them quite yet. Seriously, I really kind of remember the days when people just made YouTube videos just kind of because they wanted to. Because I've stated before that making YouTube videos isn't necessarily where I want my life to go, but I still enjoy making them nonetheless. Anyways, now you might notice these statues looking at me if I touch one. Check it out. It comes to life. Sometimes they'll move slow, sometimes they'll move fast. This is an Armos. You can stun it with your bow. Not your bow, your boomerang. And we'll take a bit of hits, but I find that the Armos never seem to drop anything. I'll test it to see if it does. No. Now heading here. Boy, this is really expensive. Okay. This thing right here, that is 250 rupees. You want to get this. We're 18 rupees short, but we definitely want to get this. There's also this right here, which is the cheapest we can get. There's also a key for 80 rupees, as opposed to 100. So, yeah, there's the example. There's an example of almost moving slow. I really Do these guys really not drop anything? I guess they don't. Excuse me. Oh, get it! No! Oh, come on. No. Ah. If I go in here, there's gonna be some more moblins, but, take a little bit of damage against these guys. Won't be hurting too much. They were all, like, bunching up against me. Because we want to grind on, rupees a little bit. Unless we find another guy, who will give us some more rupees. We head up here. There's another Great Fairy, so here's the location of another one. Now, I don't really want to waste rupees, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of grind the old-fashioned way. But I am going to go over here and, just slow that grind down a little bit, because we know Pokemon grinding is not something you want to do, and Sword on Mother 1, but I kind of have a solution for both Pokemon and Mother 1 to avoid grinding at all costs. Because grinding is just not fun, and usually I have like a YouTube video playing in the background. Usually I have a YouTube video playing in the background. To keep me amused. Here's another 10 rupees. So we just need 8 more, and we can get that thing in. Wow, flickering much. Jeez. This area is a bit interesting. I don't want to get into it quite yet, though. Come on, drop rupees. I literally need 6 more. There's another area we can get rupees here, but it's going to give you a lot, and if I got it now, it will be very wasteful. Come on, all I need is 1 blue rupee. Seriously? Yeah, wow, slow down. Come on, dude. I just need 6 more or 5 more rupees. Why are you not dropping any? Okay, well there's 1, but wow. Come on, I just need 1 more. By the way, I bet you're probably wondering, what is the maximum number of rupees you can actually hold in your wallet? Or what can be loosely just got grabbed as a wallet? The grand total to that is 255. Which means that yes, there we go. Which means that, that thing costs 5 less rupees than your entire wallet can carry. Oh, I got a fart. See if the microphone will pick this one up. Oh, that was kind of quiet, but... Okay. Anyways. Head in the air. Finally get this thing. And watch our rupee count slowly go down. Well, quickly go down, but... I like saying slowly because it sounds more dramatic. We're going flat broke. Now the reason... There were some areas over here that I could have used to get more rupees, but I didn't really want to use them quite yet because there was actually one that would give us 30 rupees. And I didn't really want to waste any because, you know, rupees can be kind of scarce sometimes. If I don't do it right... Actually, I didn't even put it in the right tile. Pfft, I was smart. There's another one right here. This guy will give us another 100 rupees. Shows they can burn the enemies. I think the candle does 1 damage for... Basically does equivalent of 1 hit with the wooden sword. I think. I'm not 100% sure. I'm kind of going around this a little bit of an odd way for a reason. I'll explain later. I don't really think there's anything beyond that I really want to get. At least... If I go next to this indent right here, I place a bomb right here. Not right there, right there. There's another guy here that will give us 30 rupees. So we got a little bit of our money back from what we spent on to get the blue ring. So what I got right here in there was the blue ring. Basically what the blue ring does, it turns you white, not blue, but also turns the handle to your sword and the shine on your boomerang white. And probably something in here too, but... color palette issues. But my point is, this basically will give us extra defense, so we can take a few more hits with when we're wearing this. So wearing a ring that was blue somehow turned our tunic white. Sorry, have I tried to sneeze? Anyways, I'm gonna head up somewhere. Well, I'll let you know where we are when we get there. On the way there, actually, there's one other thing I want to pick up. I want to head back into this shop right here. And I want to pick up the magical shield. The magical shield is at its cheapest price of 90 rupees, and you can see it's bigger, and it's got a... And basically, the gist of it is it allows us to defend against fireball attacks. So now we can block the Zora attacks. Now, you might have noticed I got hit by the rock a couple times, but I didn't take any damage. That is a buff of the defense. Basically, it sort of lets you take a half heart of damage, kind of. But basically, it basically will do damage to you, but it will still, let you have full health, but... It's, well, it's hard to explain. Anyways, We have another guy that'll give us 30 rupees here, and that just really, we still have only 6 heart containers. Now right here we're in a desert area. There's a lot of levers in here, which I guess would be fitting for one of them. But then again, this entire game looks like a desert. I mean, come on. Never seen any grass anywhere. Ooh. We got the blue levers. Oh, jeez. You know, actually, real quick, I know I mentioned this in a previous video before, but, did you guys ever see that episode of The Simpsons where, Marge came into the room while Homer was eating, a bunch of snacks, for, like, a football game or something? I don't really remember what it was. And she came in and said, Homer, those snacks can't be good for your heart. And Homer was like, what are you talking about? My heart is just fine. And, like, the camera went, like, into his body, and, you saw his heart. And, like, the blood in one of the vessels kind of clogged up for a bit, and then it, went through, and it caused the Homer to hiccup a little bit. I actually always wonder if that actually is what happened whenever you, like, make an uncomfortable hiccup like that. You're like, yeah. That's just what I always thought. I don't really know if it's actually true. Somebody could probably correct me who's actually a qualified, would that be a cardiologist, I guess? I don't know. Anyways, we got, Tektites here. Actually, what are we doing? Just put a bomb right here. Wow, I didn't even beat any of them. It didn't even open the door! Dang it! Well, anyways, we got this guy right here who we can get, another heart container from, so now we have 7. Just say, like, Yeah, like I said, I have a bit of a stuffy nose. I don't even know how long this video is going on for. I really hope it does not go over an hour or, like, 15 minutes. I guess 40 will be fine, but... Head in here. We have another secret to everybody. We have more P-hats in here. And this is actually the only water screen in the game where there's actually not a Zora, oddly. Now if I head in here, and that stuff is another, money-making game. But I want to show you something right here. We go here. Here it is. There's a little, hidden passageway there. The secret passage. And if we head in here, we can find another Moblin who will give us yet another 100 rupees. I think that's the last one, so definitely spend it wisely. Now, if I head up here, there's another thing here. Show this to the old woman. This is a letter. I wonder what it says on the letter. Well, anyways. But pick up this letter right here. Basically, there's only one old woman I remember. And she's probably hidden in a bunch of different places in the land. But you want to go to that guy to get the letter. And then you want to head to any place where you might have seen an old woman just kind of sitting there and being happy. So happy. Well, there actually happens to be one right here. I don't know why he couldn't deliver it himself, but then again, I guess he couldn't really use bombs. And we have her right here. What you want to do is you want to pull the letter and use it. Buy medicine before you go. So she thanks you for delivering the letter by selling stuff to you. So you give her a letter and some rupees. Well, this is actually one of the things we saw in in the Harkin area. We had this right here, a blue potion or a life potion, and this right here, a red potion or a second potion. Now, what happens here if I were to spend $40 on, or 40 rupees on the blue potion? I'm just gonna call it the blue potion because I don't really like calling it the light potion or the second potion. If I spent $40 on the blue potion, if I were to use it, that would restore me to full health if I was in a tight spot. If I want to spend an extra $28 or 28 rupees on the red potion, I can basically use it twice. So I think I'm going to buy the red potion just so I can have 2 uses of it. I'm going to make sure it is not set on my V so I don't use it by accident. If I head back in here, and you can buy it at any time, of course, but another thing about the red potion is that if you were to use it, it would actually turn back into the blue potion, and so you would have the second use out of it. But if you have a blue potion and you buy another blue potion, you would actually be able the blue potion would actually turn into a red potion, renewing your use of that. So you basically get to pay a fraction of how it would for. Well, come to think of it, actually, would it be cheaper just to use the potion once and then buy the weaker version to upgrade it again, or would it was it better to use it twice and then buy the 2 again? I don't know. You can probably tell I failed math in high school. Well, that's not really high school. That's like 5th grade, probably. Not like I did such a bang-up job in there anyway. Now, there's one last thing on my list that I want to get. Well, actually 2 because of the arrows. Because I'm almost down here. And if I head over here, there's actually will be a bit of an infinite loop right here. Because there's something secret here, so I can't go back. But I can't go this way. And if I head up here, we have this enemy, which is known as a Lynel, I think. I think it's a Lynel, like Lynel. Well, these guys will do a lot of damage to you, and you can only block their throwing their swords if you have the magical shield. And I believe these guys will do 2 hearts of damage to you if you're not careful. Ooh, yeah. Well, you head in here. Master using it, and you can have this. Check it out, we got an upgrade for our sword. This is the white sword. The white sword, as you can imagine, does significantly more damage. Example, we can get the Zoras in 1 shot now. Now, he will not allow you to take the white sword if you have less than 5 heart containers. You must have at least 5 heart containers in order to be able to use the sword. So just beating level 1 and getting a heart container somewhere else, or just by getting 2 heart containers with various means, you can probably get, well, you gotta find bombs first, of course. You can probably get the white sword, like, right when you start your playthrough, which is kind of cool, but just be warned that Lineal up here is sort of the guardian, and like I said, it does a lot of damage to you. Anyways, I guess we'll meet you guys at another shop, where I'll buy the arrows. Well, actually, no, I probably should, show you what's down this way first. We got boulders right here. We're actually in a place called Death Mountain, and there are a lot of boulders tumble up down here. And, yeah, they're pretty annoying to avoid. Kind of glad. I don't know if they got rid of them in later games, but anyways, we're actually back here where we got that 30 rupees from the moblin. So I'm just kind of looking at the map to find a good place to buy the arrows from. Actually, I think I passed an area. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh wait, hold on. I know where I can get one. Okay. I'll head down south and check. You can see how much more damage our sword does, because before we each lever took 2 hits to beat. Now, if I head this way, that area that I was looking for, or that I wanted to bomb, that actually was where I wanted to show. That actually was where I wanted to show the minus 20 rupees thing. I thought that was a really dumb feature and that didn't really make sense, but hey, I guess it's just a thing to surprise you and like steal your money. But don't worry, it gets even worse later on, and it's not even in the main game. Now, if I head over here, that heart container over there is taunting us because for some reason we are unable to jump. We are not the jumping main man himself. So, I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. I'm going back to Super Mario Brothers. At least that game had a jump button. Yeah, that was funny. I kind of associate that with all the games now. Anyways, heading here. And finally we can get the arrow, so now we can actually use our bow. So we don't actually have an ammo for our bows. Instead, using a one arrow actually uses 1 rupee. I don't really get how using a bow and arrow makes you lose rupees, but hey, I mean, I guess they had to do something. This is a pretty big game as it is. Anyways, what? I don't even know what time we're at now. Let me just look at my checklist to make sure I got absolutely everything I wanted to get. I got 7 heart containers. I got the arrows, the letter. Actually, I think there was one more thing I wanted to get, but I don't really want to get it quite yet, because it's kind of beyond the place I wanted to hold off on going for now. But, so I got... Oh yeah, I also forgot the thing where we got the blue ring, but I'll get that later. And, yeah, I think that's it. So, guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode of The Legend of Zelda. And next time, I'm going to meet you guys back at where we start. And I think we'll see if we can find another labyrinth. Because I don't know about you, but the first one was kind of fun. See you guys then.